Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is the weekend recap. So I'm going to be talking about just some things that I did this weekend and then just kind of chill out. I got my green juice with me. I know that I have been telling you guys that I was waiting for my juicer so I can start doing my juices, and here it is. I've been drinking one for probably the past week in the mornings, and I like it. It fuels me and it gives me energy. So let's take the first sip. Deliciously so good. I don't know what it has. My mom made it for me, and so shout out to my mom. You're awesome. Okay, guys, so let's get into it. Weekend recap. So first of all, it started with a shout out to my boys, Bayern Munich. I know everyone says Bayern, whatever it is. Shout out to them winning a Champions League. Can I just say, oh my gosh. So I've been a fan of them for a while. I think since 2006 or when Germany won the World Cup, and I loved how Mueller, I say Mueller, but everyone says Mueller, how he played. And from then on, I just was like, that's my team, that's my team. And so they were this weekend or this past month, they've been playing in Champions League. I don't know all the technical terms, even though I've been a soccer sister my whole life. Sadly, I just never learned the terms. But dude, shout out to them. They did work. They lost no games in Champions League. Win, win, win. All we do is win. And so that's what I got to do this weekend. I got to sit down with my boys, my dad and my brother, and we were able to watch it. And I love it, honestly. I love the soccer sport. I love the unity, and I love that it's like competition, but at the end of the day, there's respect between players. And so I was there and I was rooting for them and I was cheering on, and I was like, ah. The final, they were playing against, who is it? Paris, where Neymar's from. Well, right now. Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, I'm thinking. Correct me if I'm wrong, even though I watched the game. But still. So they did work. Everyone did work. I really like it. They have this really young guy, actually, my brother was telling me, Davis, who's actually from Canada. So shout out to Canada, which I think is so cool that from Canada he was able to go all the way to play in the big leagues. So that's so dope. Anybody who has a dream, I encourage you. If you made it from here to there, then you can definitely do it. Hard work always pays off. He was playing with the big leagues. He killed it. The whole team came together. So Bayern Munich goes down for the books. It was an amazing game, and I'm so proud of my boys. Even if they won or they lost, yo girl is gonna keep cheering them on. So that was one highlight. So second thing, here in DC, there's a place called the Wharf, and what do they have? Kind of have like this nightlife, restaurants. And so can I just tell you, it felt so foreign to be out there, guys. I was literally like, oh my gosh, humans, people. Not because I was scared, but because we've been inside for so long because of quarantine, that I was like, human contact. I was like, yes. Even though, you know, we obviously had to take precautions, had the mask, the 6 feet and everything, but I think it was so cool to just be back out there and not in the four walls of my home. So I was able to just see the lights over DC, and I can honestly say that DC is such a beautiful place. I love it. They have museums too that eventually I want to go over there, and maybe I'll take you guys along. They have a spy museum, which I think is so cool. That was literally like right across the street where we parked from. That I definitely want to go back. I'm interested in that stuff. So I'm like, hey, what do spies do? How do they live? What? Like, what? So definitely I'm going to check that out soon. But I was able to do that and get out the house, and it felt so good. I was like, I want to be out here more often. And then, so that was it, and that was such a great time. And so that was kind of the weekend. And actually, too, I've been listening to this podcast called Battle Ready by Pastor Erwin McManus and Aaron McManus. And I love it. I love this father-son duo. I just love the love and the respect that they have for each other. But also in their podcasts is they talk a lot about real things. It's not just church and church lingo, but they talk about from sports to what's going on in the culture, what's going on in society, where we're going, where they see the future going, and they're able to talk about themselves too. And I've been following them for actually a while now. I've read the books by Pastor Erwin. They're so good. It always makes me on fire just to go and love people better and have encouragement for myself that during these dark times that there's hope, that we have each other, that hey, if you're going through something hard, so am I. Like, this quarantine has not been easy. If you had not have any hard times, then please hit me in the comments what you're doing. But I love it that they're unified in that sense. And so I've been listening to them, that podcast. So there's some really good podcasts out there. I would encourage you guys, because it really brings you hope. And I think just seeing them as father and son and doing a podcast together and caring for each other, I think is so amazing. And so I would have to say shout out to them. If you guys want to check out a podcast, it's called Battle Ready. It's on YouTube, I think, and Spotify. I sound like their spokesperson. And they're an amazing duo, and I know that I always get encouraged and strengthened to want to live bolder and braver and freer and able to just shine light. We don't shelter ourselves and we don't say, oh, this is happening, but the Lord is good. But it's saying, hey, we're all in this together and we don't understand, and there'll be times where we won't know the answers, and there'll be times where we might be able to shed some light on the darkness going on around us. So I love it, and it doesn't hurt that Aaron McManus is a handsome gentleman. I'm not gonna lie. So all y'all ladies out there, he cute. But definitely, I'll be speaking more about any podcasts I see or books I'm reading, and just to encourage you guys that, hey, we're in this together, seeing the light just going out, or even watching a soccer game. And so that encourages me that we're going and we're moving in a positive way. And so I love you guys. That was the weekend wrap up, a recap, whatever it is. And I'll be doing more. But I love you guys so much. Drink the greens and have a good week. Soon, y'all might be seeing some videos of some special guests or when I went to the Wharf. So check out for that.